All right, so today's mission is to get Herbie running again. Herbie's been down for about 3 to 4 months now, and I'm dying to hear it run. It has gas that's been sitting in the carburetors. So, yeah, unfortunately, one day I started up and one of the Pauter Roller rockers snapped. They're pretty old. I got a lot of use on them. A lot of championship winning races. If you don't know and you're just learning about it, Herbie is the 2019 Real Street Champ. It's the first official Point Series champ. So yeah, let's dive into what we got, and let's get this car started again, and hopefully we can hear it run, and you guys can hear it. So let's get started. All right, so here's our broken roller tip rocker, or she broke. She did a number on her. So what we have here today is we have a set of CMI 1.5 roller tip rockers. And these things are very, very high quality and amazing looking. So we have all of the shims, and we have some instructions, maybe some stickers. We have the other one. So there they are. So we need to get the other ones off. We need to get these ones all shimmed up, Loctited, tightened down, do some pre-oiling, and yeah, hopefully we can get this thing started. These things are beautiful looking. 1.5s, same thing that was on there, so hopefully it's just like a bolt-on. All the geometry is the same, so we'll check it out. All right. All right, so let's dive in underneath the bug. So we'll be getting into the inside of those valve covers today, but just looking overall, everything's holding up. Needs to be cleaned up. It's been sitting for a while. A little bit of seepage out of the sump, which is a little bit normal. Transmission looks good. We're going to be replacing those axle boots. They haven't came in yet, so hopefully they come in the next couple days, because I noticed that one over there was starting to drip the last time I jacked it up, or it had a little bit of a crack in it. So we'll get those replaced. I think I'm going to take out that secondary oil cooler. I don't know. We'll see. The fan and everything was hanging off of it, and it was kind of getting in the way. But if it's mounted up there and it's still tight, we'll probably leave it alone for now. It was kind of a little bit overkill, but other than that, everything's holding up pretty good. We'll go ahead and start getting everything cleaned up. We'll get that valve cover popped off and look at the carnage. All right, so we got the damaged rocker out of the bug, and you can see here, we can see where it, you can see it bent all the way that much was the last point of connection before it snapped. So yeah, we got them all laid out here. Just kind of get a rough idea where we're at. These come unshimmed, so I already got this one taken off here. So we got to go through the shims, and we got to measure the shims, and yeah, just shim them up, get them all lined up, get them on the car. Yeah, do that. Okay, so after going back and forth, we got our side-to-side load set. Everything's all set. One thing I did notice and one issue I did run into. Oops, let's get that reset up there. Okay, hold it like this so you can see it. So the surface here, because these are so bulky, protrudes past here. And when this shim was used to be square, all the same size, when that bolted down, it caused the rockers to bind on the shim. So I had to trim the shim to the size of the pedestal, so that way now we have no issues. So when I first bolted them down, I lost my side-to-side load. It took me a minute to figure out what was going on there. So trimmed that up, got that to fit, got that all to work. And so now we got everything. Another thing, because so that's all built, those are all nice and tightened. I did end up installing that the wrong side. I don't think I really care. One thing, I had to trim the nuts. Usually they're like that. I had to cut that part off because I run factory valve covers, so I'll run a nice thick washer underneath this way, facing down, and then bolt them on like that, like so. So let's get them all bolted on, check it out, see what it looks like all bolted up. All right, so now you can see we got it all bolted up here, and I got it with no push rods in right now. So one thing I like to do is without the push rods in or anything is bolt it up, make sure I still got all of my side play in there, make sure nothing's binding up, and everything's good. That's how I found that shim. And then I fixed that right there. So yeah, everything's all good. Still got play. Everything moves. Everything seems happy. So now we can unbolt it, put our push rods in, run the valves, and then start it up. So next step should be firing it up. All right, let's check back in.